Hey family, welcome to the Nutritarian Nurse. My name is Colette Townsend Chambers, and I am a registered nurse. I have a bachelor's and master's degree in nursing, and in May I will be finishing up my doctorate of nursing practice. I am an educator, and so I do love research and educating myself. And today I want to tell you about a book, Lose 100 Pounds in 100 Days. And so I'm about to embark on this journey, and I want you to come along with me. This is from the Minister of Wellness.com. This young man, Nathaniel Jordan, is changing the face and the health of America one person at a time. He has success stories. Say success. You can't say success without smiling. On the cover of the book is a young man that has done this, lost 100 pounds in 100 days. And so I want to give a review of this book to help boost you to go to his site. The Minister of Wellness did not ask me to do this. He did not pay me. That's my disclaimer. I'm not getting anything from him. But what I can tell you is that if you watch his videos, you will be empowered. You will be motivated to go ahead and get kick-started, right? To go ahead and get your health in order. As the song says, get your house in order, get your house in order, get your health in order. So this book is very profound, and I want to tell you the thing that struck me the most. In all my years of trying to lose weight, and I will be 54 in August, thank God. Somebody didn't make it to that age. In all my years of losing weight, even as a kid, when I was 10 and I lived in Chicago, my mom used to take me to Sears and Roebuck is what it used to be called then. We would go, and I would have to go to the husky section. That's what they call the clothes for little chunky, little healthy girls. Anybody ever had to do that? Yeah, hit like if you have. So I would have to go. I remember I was 10. But what he says in this book, out of all the times that I've tried to lose weight, Weight Watchers and everything else, I mean, it works for some people, and I'm not knocking any system, okay? So don't jump in the comments and start going in on me, because once I learn how to block you, I'm going to block you. Anyway, what he talks about is releasing and forgiving people. He says to text, call, email, whatever you need to do to let people know that you forgive them. And so, I mean, when I read that, I was just like, wow, that is amazing. I've never thought about that. Being raised in the church and loving the Lord, and, we praying over everything. And he talks about how we bless our food, and then we still have this big old huge 2-liter Coke full of acid and sugar. And I think about that. Some people can't even have a meal without a soda. But anyway, getting back to the book, he talks about releasing and forgiving. And so getting rid of unforgiveness is what we need to do to be successful. And so I was like, oh, people are going to think I'm crazy. I'm a little too educated. Hey, anyway, at this point, it's all about trying to save my life, and hopefully you will save yours. And so drastic times call for drastic measures. And so I did it. I began to call people. I began to text people. I email people. And, I don't know if they got the email, but the one individual I did text, situation happened. And I texted and I said, hey, I really want to release you, and I forgive you for the situation that happened at this particular place. And, what came back was this long text, and them being their usual narcissistic self. They hadn't changed. They were like, well, that wasn't my fault, and I had no control over it. And this, not taking ownership of what they personally said or did to me behind my back or what have you. And, the old me would have been like, what do you mean? You did this, and you said this, and blah, blah, and I have proof, and I got receipts. But the new me, the new Colette that wants to be healthy and to lose 100 pounds, I didn't even respond. I just let it go. I let them have the last say. And I'm taking a high road, right? Because I'm the one that has to let go of that thing. And I let it go. And when I did finish, I prayed about it. And it was so cathartic, because also in the book, without giving out too many secrets, there's a schedule for you that needs structure. There's a schedule. But the thing that is really profound is after you forgive people and release, you feel this catharsis where you're like, okay, I've got a fresh slate. I can start new. And it's something what my mom used to say. My mom, Pastor Mary L. Townsend, in Chicago, used to say, there's dead cats on the line. And so I was just like, okay, let me get all these dead cats off the line. Let me clear the line so I can have a straight line to the Most High, to God. You know, Nathaniel refers to the higher power or God as the Most High, and I just simply say God. And so I prayed, and I was crying and boohooing and snotting and just really feeling good, almost like a workout. And then after which, then he recommends that you do your devotion, and then you work out fasted, and then you have your first meal before you leave the house, and your second meal before 4 or 5 in the evening, and then just finish and drinking water and no snacking in between. And so last week I began to go through the book and look at the recipes and made a soup and made a salad and things like that. And just kind of didn't really strictly stick to it, but tried it to see, you know, what it was all about. And it was excellent. It's very doable. I really believe, I know, and his mantra is, I can, I shall, I will, I can be healthy. Something to that effect. I probably should look in the book. But I want you to go to his website, theministerofwellness.com. And just like Nathaniel, before I got to this point, I actually lost some weight doing the ketogenic diet for about a month, 2 months. And I lost like 30 pounds, working out twice a day. But I couldn't sustain that because for me, it just felt intuitively wrong to eat bacon every day. And everything that we have been taught all our life about fat, to wrap my brain around, I just couldn't do it. And then when I went to the doctor, she's like, oh, your cholesterol is going up, this, that, and the other. And I said, you know, there's another way. And so different people were telling me about the Whole30, and I didn't really necessarily like that. But this is, for me, is doable. I can't tell you what to do, but all the years that I've tried Weight Watchers and all various different other ways, Nutrisystem, everything you can think of, I never came across a program where it told you to get rid of unforgiveness, to release people. And so I think that is one of the profound things, or that's really going to be helpful for me on this journey. So please like, subscribe, and share. Come on this journey with me. Go ahead to theministerofwellness.com. Get your book so we can all be in this journey. So I guess 100 days from now, January the 12th, we will be looking at around April, late April, early May. And so it is my goal before commencement on May the 8th to have lost my 100 pounds. So I can be an example as a nurse to my patients, to my students, to my colleagues. We can do this, people. I mean, we have to stop being sheep, just walking around blindly. You know, the funny thing is I said to one of my relatives, I said, you know, if you could stop eating meat, and they said, oh, I'm not ready to give up my meat. I got to have my ham. And Nathaniel was right. You just got to leave people alone. Do you. Once they see that you've done it, they will come to you for help. And so all I've been doing is sharing his site, his information. Also, I've been sharing about Chris James and the healthy alternative with the water fasting. But when I'm at the store and I'm buying, you know, buku bags of lettuce and salad and all the groceries, healthy groceries, and the lady at the counter wherever I'm at is the store, she's like, well, wow, what are you doing? You feeding the army? I'm like, no, I'm feeding me. I'm feeding me healthy. And I'm eating a pound of salad a day, and their eyes get big, a pound a day. And so that gives me an opportunity to tell them more about this system and this program. So please, again, like, subscribe, and share. I am the Nutritarian nurse. That's me. So you will be hearing more from me. I'm going to put down in the description box below. But I think this first video is long enough. I'm going to do a little voiceover and show you kind of some things that I picked up from the store at the end of this video, and some of the things that I did, that I'm doing in terms of the tools that I will be using. So I want to say thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking and sharing. And I love you, and best of luck to you. Success. Say success. You cannot say success without smiling. So that's what we're looking for, success. God bless you. Take care. And don't forget, go to theministerofwellness.com. Get your book, because we got to change the face and the shape of America. Bye.